So I didn't want to talk about what happened between the Minister of FCT, Yesomike, and the military over the land in Gaduwa. I just didn't have the strength to talk about it. But I'm here to tell you that whether you support the minister or not, or whether you support the military or not, this issue is bigger than politics. This is what Abuja is slowly turning into. Let me break it down. So the minister went to inspect a site, and according to development control, that land was either not approved or the approval process was not complete. This made the minister go there to stop the work, and honestly, if we're being right, he is not wrong. That is his job. Urban planning requires enforcement, and enforcement comes with a whole lot of things. So let's not blame the minister for that. However, you cannot enforce order with only force and demolition without providing public clarity, transparent documentation, and conflict resolution. Because the truth is, when enforcement begins to look like confrontation, when it begins to look like fights, people lose trust in the government. They don't believe in government anymore, even when the government is right. Now let's talk about the military. The soldiers on site said that they were under the instruction of allegedly, I don't know, allegedly, a retired naval officer to protect the land. Now the truth is, to be honest, there is nothing wrong with security presence on a land if and only if there is risk of land grabbing or violence. But if it's nothing like that and they're just blocking civilian development, then it raises one question. Is Abuja run by planning or by power? And that brings us to the real concepts here. Abuja is slowly turning into an urban jungle. And if you don't know what an urban jungle is, an urban jungle is a city where development is rapid, but the systems, authorities, institutions, and law are not strong enough to guide their growth. And this is what Abuja has turned into. So instead of order, what you get is conflicting land titles, overlapping authority, power controlling land allocation, and enforcement based on who you know and know what is approved. And in a jungle, no one builds wealth, they all survive. And this is exactly what is happening in Abuja. Imagine a fight between the administrative authority and the military over land. And it affects you as a buyer or as an investor, because imagine two powerful institutions fighting over a land in Abuja. Then what happens to the common man? What happens to you that has a plot in Lugbe, in Dawaki? Because when institutions fight, documents lose value, and when power precedes planning, zoning becomes useless. Anyways, me, I'm just a simple girl that sells real estate in Abuja. So if you're looking to invest and you don't know where to start from, or you're scared of being scammed, please send me a DM with the word land or property, because you know I sell only verified lands and properties in Abuja. Thank you for watching. Bye.